这个故事如果你听起来不累，那么你的英语能力在美国日常生活是完全够用的，对别人表达自己的想法也是没有问题的。像学母语一样学英语，我们开始吧。
You know what? Sometimes the most unexpected people can change their hearts. Wang Bo and Wang Li worked together. They were smart and they were good at taking things that were not theirs. They were thieves. They were so good at it. People often didn't know their things were gone until much later. They moved like shadows, very quick and quiet. Wang Li was pretty and smart. Wang Bo was fast and liked to take chances. They had been a team for a long time. Their life was full of excitement, but it was also dangerous. One day, they played a very clever trick. They got a very nice car from a rich man who was not looking carefully. After that, Wang Li did something Bo did not think she would do. She went to a quiet temple. Li had a secret. It was a wonderful secret that made her feel hopeful. A tiny new life, a baby was starting to grow inside her. This secret made her feel different inside. She looked at their fast, tricky life, and she started to feel tired of it. She wanted something new for her baby, something safe and good. She quietly wished for a peaceful life. Wang Bo was not so sure. He wanted to change. He liked the exciting life, the games they played. A different, quiet life sounded a little bit boring to him. But he loved Li very much, even if he didn't always say it in soft words. Soon after this, they met a young man. His name was Shagen. Shagen came from a very small town far away. In his town, life was simple and people trusted each other. He had worked very, very hard for 5 years. He fixed things in a temple in a place called Tibet. Now he was going home. He had a bag with all the money he had saved, 60,000 yuan. That was a lot of money. It was enough to build a house and find a wife. Shagen was not like anyone Bo and Li had ever met before. He was pure and simple, like a young child, even though he was a young man. He believed with all his heart that every person in the world was good. He told Bo and Li and anyone who would listen, "The world is full of good people. There are no thieves. If you are nice to people, they will be nice to you." He even showed them his bag full of money. He thought, why should he hide it if everyone was good? Wang Li looked at Shagen. She saw his open, trusting face. Her heart felt a little ache, a soft, sad feeling. He made her think about the good life she wanted for her baby. She made a quick, strong decision in her mind. "Bo," she said later when they were by themselves, "we have to help him." Bo laughed. "Help him? Help him do what? Not be so silly? He's a fool. If he loses his money because he's so silly, it's his own fault." "No," Li said. Her eyes were very serious. "I really mean it. We have to make sure no one takes his money. I want to do this one good thing for our baby so our baby can have a good, clean start in life." Bo was surprised. This was not the Li he knew, but he saw in her eyes how much she wanted this. He argued a little bit more, but in the end, he agreed. He agreed because he loved her, and maybe, just maybe, a tiny part of him was a little bit curious about this strange plan. "Fine," he grumbled under his breath, "but it's a really silly idea." They all got on a long train. The train would take them across the big country. Trains are like little towns on wheels. They are full of all kinds of people. And on this train, there were other people who were also very good with their hands, but not in a good way. There was another group of thieves on the train. It was a whole group of them. Their leader was an older man. His eyes watched everything. His smile was not a real happy smile. He was very smart. He had been a thief for a long time. He knew how to tell his group what to do. We will call him Uncle Lee. Uncle Lee and his team, a sneaky woman, a strong, quiet man, a younger man who tried to act tough. They were very good at stealing. And they also quickly saw Shagen. They saw his bag of money that he wasn't watching very carefully. Their eyes showed they really wanted that money. So a secret game started on that train. It was a game of being smart, being fast, and being very quiet. Uncle Lee's group started to make plans to get Shagen's money, but every time they got close, Wang Bo or Wang Li would cleverly stop them. And Shagen never knew anything about it. One time, one of Uncle Lee's men, a tall man, tried to make Shagen look one way while another man reached for the bag. But just then, Lee spilled her tea like it was an accident. This made a mess, and the thieves had to stop and pull back. Another time, Bo saw one of them about to try something. Bo was as quick as a cat. He himself, who was very good at this, took Shagen's money from his bag. Shagen did not feel a thing. Bo did not take it to keep it. He took it so that when Uncle Lee's group tried to steal it, the money would not be there. Later, just as secretly, Bo put the money right back. Shagen never even knew it was gone for a little while. This made Uncle Lee's group very confused. Uncle Lee was not easy to fool. He was a master thief. He knew someone was helping the boy. He asked Bo to come for a quiet talk. To show Bo how good he was and to give Bo a quiet warning, Uncle Lee took a hard-boiled egg. Using only 2 fingers of one hand, he peeled the egg just right. The shell fell off in one neat piece. The smooth egg did not break at all. It was his way of saying, "I am this good. I am patient. And I always get what I want. Don't get in my way." Bo understood what Uncle Lee meant, but he just smiled his cool smile. The game was still on. Wang Li spent time with Shagen. She tried to teach him to be more careful. "You should hide your money," she would say in a soft voice. "There are bad people in the world." But Shagen would just look at her with his clear, honest eyes and ask, "Sister, if there are bad people, why aren't you a thief anymore?" He believed she and Bo were good, just like him. His simple words made Lee's heart feel twisted and sad. She was trying so hard to be good, but it was not easy to leave her old life behind. Bo found that he was changing just a little bit. At first he thought helping Shagen was just a silly game to make Lee happy. But Bo watched Shagen. Shagen always believed good things. His heart was clean and did not see bad things. Because of this, Bo started to feel a little softer inside. Maybe, just maybe, there was something very special in that kind of trust. He started to want to protect not just the money, but also Shagen's simple, happy view of the world. It was a strange feeling he didn't quite get, but it was there. At the same time, there was another man on the train. He was quiet. He wore plain clothes. He seemed to see everything that was happening. He was a policeman, but he was working in secret, not wearing his uniform. He was watching all the people in this dangerous game. Uncle Lee and his group were getting more and more upset. This should have been an easy thing to do. They decided they needed a new plan, a stronger plan. They also had something else, something that could get Wang Bo and Wang Li into big trouble if it was found. A small, important electronic chip that had information on it. The feeling on the train got more and more tense. Uncle Lee made it clear he wanted that money. He also wanted to show Bo that he was the boss. He met Bo. He had the chip. "You're a good young man," Uncle Lee said. His voice was smooth like silk but cold like ice. "You have good skills. Why waste your time helping this simple boy? Join me. We could do great things together. He held up the little chip. Or maybe this little thing could cause problems for your pretty wife. Bo knew he had to get that chip. He had to protect Lee and their future. That boy, Bo said, and his voice was surprisingly strong. He believes in something good, and Lee wants to believe too. He looked right into Uncle Lee's eyes. Give me the chip. A very serious and dangerous fight happened right there on the moving train. It was a secret fight of skill and strong will. Bo fought using all his smart tricks and all his power. He was fighting for Lee, he was fighting for their baby, and in a strange way, he was fighting for Shagen's silly, beautiful idea of a world with no thieves. Bo was very, very brave. He was able to get the chip. He made sure Lee would be safe from Uncle Lee's threats. But in the fight, he was hurt. He was hurt very badly. As he lay there, feeling his strength go away, he knew he would not get to see his baby. He would not get to live that new good life with Lee. But he felt a little bit of peace in his heart. He had done something truly good. He had kept the people he loved safe, and he had kept a small piece of goodness alive in the world. Wang Li, with help from the quiet policeman who had seen how brave Bo was, got away safely, but her heart felt broken into many, many pieces. Bo was gone. The future they had just started to dream about felt empty now that he was not there. The policeman was kind to her. He was a brave man, he told her in a soft voice. He saved you, and he saved something in that boy too. Shagen got to his town. The 60,000 yen was still in his bag. No one had touched it. He ran to his family. His face was shining with happiness. He told everyone on the way home, "See? I told you, the world is full of good people. There are no thieves." He still believed good things, just like before. It was like a small, warm light in a world that can be hard to understand. No one ever told him about the secret fights that happened for him on that train. Later, much later, Wang Li was in a small restaurant. She was eating. Her hand was on her round belly where the baby was growing. There were tears in her eyes as she ate. The tears were for Bo, for the love they had, for the life they would not have together. But with the sadness, there was also a tiny bit of hope. Bo had given them a chance. He had chosen to be good in the end. And Shagen, somewhere far away, still believed in a world with no thieves. Maybe, Lee thought, just maybe, by protecting that belief, they had helped make the world just a little bit better. Maybe that was a good enough start for her baby.
你太棒了，你学完了全部内容，你离英语自由又近了一步。下个视频见。